Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla visits Churachandpur district and inaugurates Information Technology Center at Churachandpur Government College. Governor also visits relief camps in Churachandpur and Moirang. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koijam says it is not governor's responsibility to review law and order situation of a state. Women folk of Yangon Pokpi and Phamna Pokpi continue their agitation demanding CRPF and BSF personnel not to move out from Uyokching. Manipur reports 11 leprosy cases during April 1 and December 31st of 2024, while 21 individuals getting treatment for the disease currently. State leprosy officer says social stigma associated with leprosy increasing. Men's hockey team of Manipur qualifies for first time in the national games. The women's hockey team qualifies after a gap of 24 years. And Manipur lifts team champion of 30th National Sub-Junior and Senior Thangta Championship 2024 with 54 medals. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL Sambanduram, bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla, on his maiden visit after assuming office, visited Churachandpur district today and inaugurated Information Technology Center at Churachandpur Government College, which was implemented under the Ministry of Home Affairs. He delivered a brief speech and said students are the future pillar of the nation. He stressed on the proper education. He revealed the central government has been consulting and efforts are put in to improve the law and order situation in the state. Later in the day, the governor attended a closed-door meeting at DC office conference hall with various civil society organizations. Governor appealed to the leaders of the civil society organizations to work collaboratively with the administration in peace-building efforts. Later, Governor visited the Sadbhavana Mandap relief camp in Churachandpur and interacted with the internally displaced people. Governor distributed relief materials there. On his way back to Imphal, the governor visited the Chingu Thangjing guest house relief camp at Moirang in Vishnupur district. Governor interacted with the internally displaced people and distributed relief materials. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koijam says it is not the responsibility of governor to review law and order situation of the state. He accused the government of India of advocating dictatorship in Manipur. MP Bimola Koijam was speaking today during a public interaction event which was held at the residence of former Sagolband MLA Dr. K.H. Loken. The event was organized by Sagolband Block Congress Committee. Speaking further, Dr. Bimola maintained that the constitution had listed various responsibilities of union and state by categorizing as union list, state list and concurrent list. And it clearly mentioned that the state government has sole responsibility to take stock of the law and order situation. Lok Sabha MP Bimola Koijam went on to say that according to the Article 163, the Council of Ministers of a state have the right to give advice to the governor. He termed it unfortunate that Chief Minister Tonum Bambam had recently stated that the newly appointed governor will help in restoring peace in the state. Dr. Bimola Koijam had took a jab at Tonum Bambam by saying that the Chief Minister had no power, and for the same reason he made this statement. MP Bimola Koijam also appealed to the people to understand the constitutional norms to help identify law violators.
Governor position Article 163 there shall be a council of ministers to aid and advise the governor of the state and Yawin. State cabinet decision to governor implement of whenever Maki Tonga my power, me heart of Corpada, Dundee, the sea of Corpagi or the not people and power, the governor, the P of my power. I look at low order sitting in the Matam the day. Me state is a card that over the room. Siena, I know what governor Mala A, they pass Santi or Niasa. Mountain River. I in a pirate Santi and then get of Yamala A. I way, Iman, the power on the out there. I don't know, beyond the color of what other the color of Sakan University.
Speaking further, Dr. Bimola Kojum appealed to the people of Manipur to vote for the right and capable candidates in the 2027 Assembly election. He added that laws have been violated in the state. He termed the current situation in the state as Jungle Raj. Bimola Kojum expressed concern that Manipur will suffer more if the situation remains the same. He underlined on people to wisely utilize their voting rights and had also stressed the need for discussion to choose capable individuals who can face and tackle the issues in the state. MP Bimola Kojum said he will leave Congress if the party attempted to let him down at any point of time.
Colonialism Long Gilana over the Polani Catanero. I walk alone, I must make a seminal to buy the cinema. See to where the music group of the Kulaga, high get at the only hate of the I got a seminal puzzle to buy Marian Cosa. Double digit inflation, quite in one way states every never. I don't down on my pumps down by some lately never man's. Amana, taxi, Kasi, Chana Pata, Pibumly. Chana Pata, Yogan, a smile of violence, the dominant or two guy, Sam, Manipuri Kunai, the Hoyita, Manu Nundeva, Maiteva fruits, a quick guy is a Marian grab. The new Chana, the Royal Gilling architect, the money, the Hoytic man that I lay, but I went a Royal Gilling my opinion, the Iran Sakatan, we see the Nafay encounter.
Irravat Foundation Manipur submitted a memorandum to Chief Minister Tonum Bambam for proper implementation of Manipur Conservation of Paddy Land and Wetland Act 2014 to protect the paddy fields of the state. A press conference was held today at Manipur Press Club in this regard, where President of Irravat Foundation Manipur, D.H. Gopen, stated that many people are turning paddy fields into construction land, erecting structures which is in complete violation of the act, causing immense and irreplaceable damages. He continued that there is a significant decline in the air quality, soil fertility, nutrients and microorganisms in the agricultural field. He pointed out that the decline in the agricultural field has increased the state's dependence on the food and grains from the outside, which is a grieved issue. Moreover, he appealed to relevant authorities to strengthen the ag and create a monitoring team to check the paddy and agricultural fields of the state round the clock.
Sigi lam othupagi convert toba nathaga divert tobagi kenosi haibasi local level monitoring team haiba ma leine local level sina district level monitoring team haiba ma leine ba sidam bikhalani adudagi mu state level monitoring team haiba state level sida purni state level dagi mu cabinet na pham kanda labu kama se nangsi CRA kan tawga conversion gi aduga keno tawgi pi ayaba pi doine aduna swasida ko yamna sauna lerabra local level monitoring team da aduga district level monitoring team da aduga state level monitoring team da yamna sauna soirabra haibagi wahanga sobam lai.
The combined team of Special Operation Group SOG Thoubal District and 4 Assam Rifle recovered weapons and warlike stores from an area in Thoubal District. According to police sources, combined security forces recovered huge weapons from the Irong Tangkhul village on the Hangoilok riverbank during search operation between 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. today. The weapons includes 2 high-explosive hand grenade, 1 Pompey, 1 detonator, 2 tear gas cells, 1 anti-riot die marker grenade, 1 9mm pistol with magazine, 5 live rounds ammunition, 4 7.62mm live round ammunition, 4 5.56mm live round ammunition, 1 binocular, one Baofeng radio set, one Motorola radio set, and some empty bullet cells. Women folk of Yangon Pokpi and Thamna Pokpi continued their agitation, keeping overnight vigil, demanding to keep the CRPF and BSF personnel deployed in Uyokching after driving out Kuki militants who had established bunkers in the area. Women folk of the area lamented that Kuki militants will resume attack on the Meitei civilians once central forces deployed in the areas are removed. Moreover, paving of road into the area is currently underway using earth movers to allow movements of central forces troops in areas. Public of the area also urged authorities to also deploy central forces in Uyokching of Sanasabi in Imphal East, which is currently occupied by Kuki militants, by establishing bunkers. Kuki militants had launched series of attacks between December 24 and 27 upon Meitei settlements of Yangon Pokpi, Thamna Pokpi, Santi Kongbal, Sanasabi and Sabung Kokuno, injuring several individuals and police personnel, following which security personnel were deployed in the areas of Uyokching, after which the attack of Kuki militants ceased. It may be worth mentioning here that Impact TV camera person L. Kabichandra sustained a bullet injury on December 28 while providing live coverage of the attack by Kuki militants in the area. People residing along the National Highway 37 Imphal Jiri Road in Tagil to Langjing area, Imphal West, agitated and blocked the road over failure of the relevant authorities to repair the deplorable road stretch from Tagil to Kaithal Manbi. Essential and emergency service were exempted from the road blockade. Locals resorted to block the road as some of the families residing along the road have started complaining of ill health owing to dusty road. They demanded relevant contractor and engineer to swiftly repair the road. They also warned of different forms of agitation if the demand is not fulfilled. Locals appealed to the state government to promptly look into the matter. Many accidents have been reported along the road due to its bad condition.
Lambi jo phajana sembiro matam gi oina chatpa yana ba sembiro khoi ju leiba yadre ana e lo yaure ji ana ba yawbai bu khatpa yawgra bane ba si jina akhoi awa ba gi pangkhai je hen to tawra bane ba aduduna sarkar na ju kitang miyeng do changjan bi re hairaga phajana tang thabak je loisan bina ba sigi lambi je haijege
lambi asi athuba matamda lambi sigi lobiri be thikadana laikai gi miyamga ima iben lambi thingbai ngasi pangthok piriba mayam asiga athuba matamda yanaba ama pubiraktriba phawba makha na adum lambi thingbai thauram asi pangthok jakhini yariba makhai lambi si athuba matamda loisanbi haiduna akhoi langjingi ima iben thing mai keidagi haijari.
People pay tribute to the victims of RIMS massacre 1995 as the unfortunate incident completed 30 years today. Observation Committee held the RIMS Firing Victims Memorial Day observance at RIMS Firing Victim Memorial Square and found memories of all the 9 individuals, including an MBBS student of RIMS who were killed in firing by CRPF in 1995. Speaking on the occasion, the Observation Committee trustee member and Subhash Chandra stated that RIMS massacre occurred under Armed Forces Special Powers Act's SEDO. He decried the reimposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act in areas under 6th Police Station of Manipur and had demanded withdrawal of the draconian law. Also speaking on the observation, the former medical superintendent of RIMS, Y. Mohan, said the 1995 RIMS incident was unfortunate and saddening. He prayed that such incidents do not repeat again. During the observance, attendees observed a 1-minute silence and offered floral tribute to the portrait of the 9 victims.
Amukana Armed Forces Special Power Act thamjilakuna aikoi micham praja miyambu amukana sibaina ot naibagi yabagi phibam ama lahan basimadi aikoi observation committee na kaidung nungda yaba ngamjaroi masi manipurdagi khudakta athuba matamda laibe union government amadi state government na athuba matamda hariba Armed Forces Special Power Act se lokthok piu
yam nongai tabu thok tenga sida thokdo no moi mem singki masak ubada koi thamoida nongai tabu halle masi amuhanna thoktanaba ko Praja sing mind na hona na kai hori se yam nongai te ro siumba thodok se amana thoktanaba koi iswar khuram se.
UNLF former chairman R.K. Sanayama stressed that unity between every community is crucial for peaceful coexistence and territorial integrity of Manipur. R.K. Sanayama was speaking today on the sideline of inaugural ceremony of the memorial site constructed by Peace Committee Kanglei Park, Manipur, of 4 victims from Ningthau Khakuno who gave up their lives while protecting the territorial integrity of Manipur amidst the unrest. Also speaking at the event, Icham, the former president, and Rajendra stressed that the Meitei community, upon whose shoulder rests the responsibility of protecting Manipur, is scattered all over, which is not a good thing. He continued that such divide among the members of the community bring dishonor to those who sacrifice their lives for the land and its people, and urge every member to unite.
Manipur lepak asi kanbagi wakalonda Manipur de leminariba chaisa kya khunda leta minaraba yalo purup sing khagdana thana te community mayam loinamak chana chinana papan tangna himinabagi tangai phadaba ado ngasi amuk hen mek sengna thorpase koi mayam phap tamina si khangwina si hai wafum se loinana asia singda bawjal de pijening.
Kuki youths reportedly obstructed Naga people from the house construction at Llong Naga village, which is situated near Konsakuld in Kangpokpi district. Kukis also allegedly assaulted 1 Naga woman at the village. The incident occurred this morning. According to Impact News sources, the village authority initiated ground leveling work for construction of children home and some houses in Llong Naga village, and a JCB excavator was used for the work. Some Kuki youths from nearby Mundlai Kuki village arrived at the spot and intercepted the work. The Kuki youths also allegedly assaulted a woman who was present at the location. It is also accused that the youths had also damaged the woman's mobile phone.
Kungi sida hoina yum sanaba hena inanupi amasu inanupa anisina yum pham semse na khoi subo matamda kuki singna laga JCB thaba subu yaroina JCB sasu tawbire adudagi hendoptuna inanupi sida su moina inthurga nupibu phubire adudagi hendoptuna miyam laga khoida fatta ba moron silinaraga khoida china langna bire sigi matangsi Tamoyam Noitre.
I saw a Kuni and a Lakuni and the Yum Sage Bakanda cookie singer Yade and Ibu Mitra Kunmuk Nupayauna, Ibu Smina Lara Pabiraga, I give phone to Loina, no to Guy Biraga, Ibu Makada Smina Pubira, Ibu Pizana, Smina Tobirina, Yaredi Nagas, CSO singer Sumari Tangiduna, CGC, Kanabu.
Manipur Lomi Luv urged the relevant district agriculture department to distribute winter vegetable seeds at the soonest. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on one-day media sensitization program on leprosy held at conference hall of National Health Mission State Health Society in Lumfeld. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Is your child ready for a future of excellence? At UNACO School, we empower young minds with a perfect blend of world-class academics, integrated need and G preparation, and personalized study plans, unlocking every child's true potential. Our holistic approach to education, state-of-the-art amenities, and a safe, nurturing environment prepare students for a brighter tomorrow. From Khongman to Channung, Maitram, and beyond, we combine technology, care, and innovation to shape future-ready leaders. Admissions for 2025 to 26 are now open. Secure your child's future today at UNACO School.
Mayam haji amna inge ko aduna saba pambiraga di mezo hopte lengsin biro aduga gizar makal loi lezere ko 10% 20% 30% khak pizza banati ko up to 60% ko haji discount lezere se adum thobal branch ta ju phangani aduga main branch ta ju phangani ko mayam laksin biro
Nungairaba pau, Alpha and Omega School gi lakadoriba sahi 2025 ki admission haujare. School asida larik khakta natana laisugi masak oiraba extracurricular activities sing haibadi mine education, dance class, swimming class na chingba kaya amasu pangthokli. Boys and girls ki hostel ki facility su leizari. Relief camp ki oina satra sing hostel da leiragadi admission amadi school fee free oizagani. Hena kupamarol gi damak Alpha and Omega School da pau phawbirau.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Manipur reported 11 leprosy cases during April 1 and December 31st, 2024, while 21 individuals are getting treatment for the disease currently. It is a misconception that leprosy is eradicated from the state. According to State Leprosy Officer Dr. Salamd Bocha, out of the 21 patients who are undergoing treatment, there are grade 2 defamation patients. Dr. Bocha revealed this during the one-day media sensitization program on leprosy, which was held today at the conference hall of National Health Mission, State Health Society in Lumfield, Imphal West. Speaking further at the event, Dr. Bocha stressed that leprosy is curable with timely diagnosis and treatment. He said leprosy cases had declined till 2001 in the state, and the social stigma attached to leprosy was reduced. However, Manipur reported 11 leprosy cases, including 2 women and 2 children last year. Dr. Bocha emphasized that leprosy patients can be categorizing in the 3 grades based on the symptoms. He said a laboratory test is required to detect leprosy. He lamented over the rising stigma associated with the disease is hindering the treatment of leprosy patients in the state.
nganna report tawrokpa nganna thidokpa nganna treatment hawrokpa aduragadi leprosy chamada chama MDT gi mateng na phanba ngami adui mathakta ngasai deformity se lehendaba yai laibak thidana mana thengna report tawrokna ma soinai khiba deform tawkhiba mi ama daisu ma kari treatment tawragadi mon dei laina sidi mahik sidi sando aroi mahik sidi phagadi adubu ngasai deformity leiba sidane ba mayamna hangoina tuga jena leise WHO na di global leprosy strategy da 2030 da thamba pandam se India na sahi ahum ngan khalaga 2027 boxida India leprosy se amata lehendaba sigi pandam se thammi government of India na hariba pandam se phangba yaba state su adum mayamam leinare khoi Manipur su hariba si manungda adum pura state da natrasu district level da natraga block level da hariba pandam khara si phangba yaba gi tanjadi leire.
The Churachandpur Meitei United Committee appeals to the state governments to gift out the withheld special student welfare package for IDP students by January 31st. Speaking to media at a press conference held at Manipur Press Club, committee convener Hemam Jogendro Meitei stressed that the package is crucial for meeting the educational requirement of the displaced students. He also appealed to management of private schools and colleges to extend the admission window, acknowledging the plights of the students.
Relief Kendra Suming Chandaba, Adugumba, IDP Karalay, Magi Tabaki Madungina, Atopada Lainaba, Parada Leba, Natakung Saga the Bazagada Leba, IDP Sing Yauri Likan Sunsandaba, Makogi, Sata Sing Sigi the Maktadi, Minsan was Awaba Boy, CSip Lataba, documents Latabana, have the Relief Kendi document Yao the Bagi Minsan Baya, the Kutung Sadasi, Hojik Tenaba Hore, Maramaduna, Asigum Singi the Maktadi, CMU Sinapiba, to whom you make Sangumba, CMA, Yauragadi Yahan, Bu Hibase, Asima, private school sing Amadi, Gome College Singi, authority sing the Okogi. Humble appeal ni.
Federation of Indigenous Peoples Democratic Movement warns 5 people responsible for collecting money on the pretense of providing job opportunity at a factory in Delhi to turn themselves within 5 days. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, President of the association W. Shanta informed that a group of people on the quest of providing employment opportunity outside the state had invited youths and arranged fake interviews and had collected rupees 1 lakh to rupees 6 lakh from individuals. Santa continued that they were then invited to Noida in pretense of providing training. However, the victims learned that it was another scheme for recruiting more people when they were all gathered in a field by the supposed recruiters, and following which many of the victims' youth returned to Imphal. W. Santa continued that the association has the names and details of the people who are behind these ill practices, which falls in the line of human trafficking. He also urged the state government to take stern action against these scammers.
ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯅꯥꯇꯩ ꯆꯥꯗꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯍꯨꯛꯇꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯃ ꯏꯔꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯇꯩ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ ꯈꯨꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯂꯩꯐꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯈꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ 5ꯅꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯝꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯗ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯇ ꯆꯪꯖꯔꯛꯅꯕ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ngasi police department na haiba noida sida chathariba asumba scheme je amtang thimbina ba oi media gi thungda kidam mai gi
Initiative and Development Organization Samuro IDOS lamented that continued negligence of plights of Samuro public to develop Samuro market infrastructure in accordance with the current standard has left the fate of the market to uncertainty with the ongoing development work in the National Highway 137A. This was stated by IDOS Secretary Okendro Haishnam at the 4th Foundation Day of the organization, where he continued that the Chief Minister had highlighted on the floor of Assembly to develop the Samuro Kangjebung as part of Khelo India scheme. However, this has been left on the back burner. He also expressed dismay, alleging the state government of stealing important development works in Samuro, and also appealed to develop the Samuro road adhering to current standard. One-day community sensitization programs on elimination of gender-based discrimination against women and girls with disability was held today at Manipur Press Club. The program was carried out by All Tribe Disabled Union Manipur and Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons Manipur under the sponsorship of State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities Manipur. Speaking at the program, member of Manipur State Commission for Women T. Chong Sind Koireng pointed out that women face issues and challenges in every corner of the globe. Cha Ong Sin Koirend highlighted that the program is being carried out to address the issues and challenges being faced by women and girls with disabilities, and to discuss on how to address these challenges for their welfare so that they can contribute and play their own role in the society. State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities Vaikomd Bihari, Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons Manipur General Secretaries Chakpram Lokeshwari and State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities Legal Officer and Consultant Moses Angamd among others attended the program.
program ase toba taragadi community nasu aduga sensitize oibire haraga tungda lakidaba kaino da mironda akoi women with disabilities since we are not only a victim but we are the key to the solutions ani adunai akoi women's rights sisu human rights ni asida disability akoina ngasi mayamna inclusive aduga sustainable development goal leaving no one behind haiba taragadi women with and girls with disabilities since yauraga leiri aduna hiram khuding makta women and girls with disabilities, persons with disabilities to gi mathak tamuka women and girls with disabilities sisu yamna maru oiba akoina su thadokpa yaroidaba amani.
Renowned filmmaker Sanoj Mishra is all set to make a film titled The Diary of Manipur with an objective to promote Manipuri art and culture across the globe. While addressing the media today at Manipur Press Club in Imphal, Sanoj revealed that he had spent over 1 year in research for his upcoming film. He maintained that the film will highlight the current situation of Manipur and it will help in promotion of film industry in the state. Furthermore, Sanoj Mishra informed that shooting of the film will start from January 22nd in London, while most of the scenes of the film will be shot in Manipur from the last part of February. He also revealed that the film will be released in August this year.
मणिपुर की जो चीज़ें हैं, मणिपुर की जो समस्याएं हैं, मणिपुर की जो ब्यूटी है, यहाँ के आम आदमी की जो ज़िंदगी है, यहाँ का जो कल्चर है, उसको देश, समाज और दुनिया तक पहचाना चाहता हूँ मैं। इस मकसद से मैं इस फिल्म का निर्माण कर रहा हूँ और करीब 1.5 साल से मैं इस पर काम कर रहा था और आज मेरा मणिपुर आना हुआ है। मैं इम्फाल शहर में हूँ और इसके अलावा मैं पिछले कई दिनों तक मैंने यहाँ की लोकेशन सर्च की और यहाँ पर मैं घूमा हूँ, समझा है मैंने यहाँ की पूरा ज्योग्राफी मैंने यहाँ की समझी, हिस्ट्री के बारे में जाना और बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें मुझे यहाँ देखने सुनने को मिली जो कहीं से भी आपको गूगल पे सर्च करके या यूट्यूब पे सर्च करके नहीं मिल सकती हैं। बिकॉज अब जब आप इंसान से मिलेंगे, एक दूसरे को समझेंगे तो समझ में आएगा कि आखिर मणिपुर है क्या।
Capping, lamp lighting and oath-taking ceremony for students of A&M FHW Imphal Medical Directorate was held at the Nursing College Auditorium. The Health Directorate Director Dr. Chambo Gonmei, Medical Directorate Nursing College Principal Dr. N. Soodbala, Manipur Nursing Council Registrar Dr. A. Jamuna, Nursing Directorate for Health Services Deputy Director T.H. Sunita and A&M FHW School Principal T.H. Chauba graced the event. Attendees offered floral tribute to the statue of Florence Nightingale during the function. Top 10 students who topped the exam conducted by Manipur Nursing Council were also honored at the event. Second Maha Regiment and Old Kwakta Youth Volunteer Organization AKYVO jointly carried out free health camp at Kwakta Santhong Kaithel today. At the camp, locals of the Kwakta Kumand, Kwakta Santhong and internally displaced people taking shelter at relief camps received free health checkup and testing. Free medicines were also provided to the people. In a very sad news, at least 95 people were killed after an earthquake of magnitude 7.1 hit Tibet near the Nepalese border this morning. Several houses have been damaged and over 100 people have been injured in the earthquake. According to media report, the trauma of the earthquake were felt in several parts of India, including Bihar, Assam and West Bengal. The epicenter of the earthquake was the Tingri country in Sigatsi city. Tingri is about 400 kilometers southwest of Tibet's capital, Lhasa, and is on the border with Nepal. It is a tourism hub for those visiting Mount Everest. Some 1,500 firefighters and rescue workers were deployed to search for people in the rebuild. According to the National Center for Seismology (NCS), the earthquake was recorded at 6:35 a.m. NCS data reveals that 2 more earthquakes hit the region shortly after the first one. Now, the news from the world of sports. The men hockey team for Manipur have qualified for the first time in the history of national games, while the women hockey team qualified after a gap of 24 years for the upcoming 38 national games to be held in Haridwar in Uttarakhand from January 28th to February 14th this year. The men's hockey team of the state took part as a host team in 1999 national games, while the women's hockey team of Manipur took part in such national games for the last time in 2001 in Ludhiana. Meanwhile, the regular coaching sessions for both men and women hockey teams are undergoing at Kumalam Park AstroTurf Hockey Stadium and Takil Sai AstroTurf since the 2nd and 3rd week of December last year. The selection trial for the Manipur men's and women's hockey team for national games are scheduled for January 9, 10, 11 at the Kuman Lampark AstroTurf Hockey Stadium. Manipur team emerged as team champion for the 30th National Sub-Junior and Senior Thangta Championship 2024, getting total 54 medals consisting of 42 golds, 5 silver and 7 bronze medals. The championship was organized by All Uttarakhand Thangta Martial Art Association under the auspice of the Thangta Federation of India. It was held at the Sri Prem Nagar Ashram, Haridwar, Uttarakhand from 4 to 6 January 2025. Jammu and Kashmir team emerged as first teamed runners-up, getting the total 58 medals, and Assam team emerged as second team runners-up of the championship, getting total 23 medals. 466 players of officials from the 20 states of India competed in the championship. Manipur's mixed martial arts MMA player Tonum Bambam will represent India at the Thailand Fighting Championship Professional Mixed Martial Art Fight from January 11. Tonum Bambam will compete in the 56.7 kg category against Thailand's Thanapond Rattanwong. Mixed Martial Art Authority of Manipur wishes Bambam on his new sporting chapter. YWC Langtabal and RCA Llong will lock horns in the final of 4th MNCA Super Plate cricket tournaments being organized by Manipur Cricket Association. The second semi-final match played at the Moijing Public Ground, Thobal today. YWC Langtabal defeated CDCC Sagolban Salam Laikai by 6 wickets and entered the final. Bowler M. Subhash of YWC Langtabal was adjudged man of the match. The final match of the cricket tournament will be played on January 9th at Model Higher Secondary School and Oriental College ground. In the ongoing 21st Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament organized by Manipur Veteran Cricket Association, YUCC Kwakaithil defeated YPHU Lalambung by 4 runs in the 24th league match played today at Langtabal Public Ground. All-rounder P. Bidishand of the winning team, the YUCC Kwakaithil, who took 3 wickets and scored 8 runs, was adjudged man of the match. SNC Sangaipuro will clash against LCC Lamshang in the next league match tomorrow. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before I wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Governor Ajay Kumar Valla visits Churachandpur district and inaugurates Information Technology Center at Churachandpur Government College. Governor also visits relief camps in Churachandpur and Moira. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol says it is not governor's responsibility to review law and order situation of the state. Women folk of Yangon Pokpi and Thamnam Pokpi continue their agitation demanding CRPF and BSF personnel not to move out from the Uyokji. Manipur reports 11 leprosy cases during April 1 and December 31, 2024, while 21 individuals getting treatment for the disease currently. State leprosy officer says social stigma associated with leprosy increasing. Men's hockey team of Manipur qualifies for first time in national games. Women's hockey team qualifies after a gap of 24 years. And Manipur lifts team champion of 30th National Sub-Junior and Senior Thangta Championship 2024 with 54 medals. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Siri Gaurachandraya Namaha.